Hello and welcome to another update video about Harmony One. It's getting interesting now with Harmony. Yeah, I've covered it a few days ago, a week ago or so, with my last update. And yeah, everything on track so far. I think we have a good chance to get into this support area eventually, finally. And I'm counting this currently as a 3-wave move down so far. Would be great if we get one more low here in the 5th wave of the C wave. So I would see this here ideally as a wave 1, a wave 2, wave 3, then here a wave, yeah, how can we, probably here the 4, and we might already be in the 5th wave. Yeah, let me just change the color here. And then we've got an impulse to the upside. Yeah, even though I actually, no, that's fine, it's an impulse to the upside. Yeah, in a wave 1. And then here this wave 2 to the downside in an ABC pattern, where I'm actually looking at wave 1, 2 complete. Wave 3 was finished here at around 2 cents. That was on the 25th of Feb. We reacted, rallied in the 4th wave, and we are now coming down in the 5th. I mean, we could theoretically, and that's when we go up a little bit more from here, we could theoretically still be in the 4th wave. Why is that the case? That's the case because if I measure the Fibonacci retracements here of this 4th, you can see we really only did the minimum. Yeah, we really only did the minimum. So ideally what we would like to see is the ideal target to be reached at 2.33 cents. So I would not rule out that what we had here in the very short term, was just something like an A wave to the upside, a B wave down, and we might get another move to the upside here shortly, but it doesn't make the impression it wants to do that at the moment. So could be this was an A wave. Yeah, if the A wave looks like a 3-wave move, so it could be the B wave comes down quite a bit, and then we could still rally in a C wave. So that means if we go up from here without having reached the yellow support area, my first view would be it's a wave 4. And that wave 4 could reach a maximum in this particular scenario of 2.427 cents. So I'm going to put on here this resistance area now. Obviously didn't tell you that resistance before because my last update wasn't basically, was not down there, I think. So either way, what I would like to do is to highlight to you the resistance area here on the chart, which means if we reach this area again and break back into it, you can understand this as a resistance area. So you know which level it is, that needs to be broken to the upside. Yeah. So yeah. And anybody who's channel member can access the TradingView live chats as well, but also charts. So you can always check that. Now, the idea would be to finish off, however, this move eventually with a 5th wave. And yeah, I mean, we could currently assume the wave 4 high might be in. But again, if we break out a little higher, it would not necessarily be bullish yet. In the first instance, I would count it as a wave 4 extension. The reason is that it has really only reached the minimum and hasn't reached the target, really, the ideal target. I always want to see a wave 2 reach the area around the 50% FIB level as a minimum, and we have avoided to reach it so far. So I can't really give you a clear target for the 5th, but we can make an assumption that maybe the 4th wave high was in already. I would see that as much more likely if we break below the low of the 26th of Feb, which was at 2.05 cents. Yeah, but for now, let's measure it, that distance, and then we go to the high of the 4th. And the very first target would be basically 1.97 cents. So pretty much here around the 50% retracement. You've got good confluence here. So that's the first target. The next one would be 1.79 cents and then 1.5. If you're asking now the question, why do we have different targets? Well, you've got your support targets based on the larger cycle, that move up and down. The retracements, what a wave 2 in most cases would reach. But then you can also, sometimes in a more accurate way, cross-check that by measuring the lengths here. Yeah. So good news here that these fibs are very much in line with our support area. So that's great. So minimum would be 1.97 cents I would like to see. there's one more way of calculating target, and that would be that we take the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, and you can see why we're probably getting stuck here, because we've reached the 1-to-1 ratio. So that's the very first target for a C wave, really. That's common. And the 1.618 would be down here. That's the next key target. So it is most of these fib levels point towards our support area anyway, which is where the probabilities are. Okay. So yeah, that's my update about Harmony 1. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.